catches the biggest bass.
How do you leave after catching one of those? I guess we don't leave. I guess we stay for 5-10 more minutes. I mean, the sun's not down yet. It's not dark yet. We got time for a couple more casts, so that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. You know, guys, I was thinking, I know a lot of you probably just said, uh-oh, but when I start thinking, that's when I'm at my most dangerous to myself and everybody around me. When I start thinking about stuff, contemplating stuff, and I was contemplating. I was like, you know, I killed a big deer like pretty much in the last few seconds of 2022. I think I need to go try to catch a big bass too. You know, I feel like most people just be complacent. Yeah, we're done for the year. No, we're not. We got one more video for y'all. We have successfully completed our version of Vlogmas. We did every other day. I didn't want to do it every day because I feel like every day I would have got to day 15 and I would have just been doing stuff. So we're going fishing today on the last day of the year, and we are going to catch a big one. I had a little bit of trouble with my kayak earlier. I'll tell y'all this story. We only have like an hour and a half before dark, so this is a super rush trip. Also, my seat isn't tied down. Probably should do that. But I had a little problem with my kayak. My steering has been super tight, so I, you know, being the man I am, I picked up the drill and I got to unscrewing stuff and I figured it out. And I feel very accomplished. So since we got that fixed, we still have to strap the kayak down. I don't want to forget to do that, but we're about to go try to catch some big old bigmouth bass. We don't have that far of a drive to the pond today, so we're trying to end the year off on a good note and catch a couple bigmouth bass. We'll be at the pond in literally like 3 minutes. Next clip for y'all, but stay tuned. Bonafide P127 is about to hit some water. We're about to go try to catch a big bass in the pond that I caught my PB in. That's how we're gonna finish the year off this year. I feel like it's only right. We caught the PB early this year. Let's finish it off with maybe another PB. This is completely off topic, but thank the Lord I'm not a woman. I have so much respect for women. I cannot express to y'all how good it feels to take this camera off at the end of the day. I love making these videos, but I think this is the closest thing to a bra that I'll ever get to wearing. And man, when you take this thing off at the end of the day, it's like, oh, it's a release. And I've only had it on for like 15-20 minutes, and when it's tight, you're like, oh, can't wait to take this thing off, man. But yeah, we're about to go fish. I think we got everything: life jacket, rods, baits, camera, me, you guys. I think we're good to go. So stay tuned. We're gonna go catch some big old bigmouth bass. Hopefully, in theory, we should go catch some bigmouth bass, but you know, it's fishing. You never know how it's gonna go until you get out there and start trying. And then when you get out there, it's like, oh, where's all the fish at? But it's 60 degrees today. It's been like 5 or 6 degrees for the past week and a half. So good change of pace. I'm sure the fishing's probably not gonna be the greatest, but we're trying. We're trying. I don't know how I ever use this kayak without this sidekick on it, because gosh, night and day difference. No more dragging, and then you can put air in the tires, so it's pretty legit. It's a pretty legit setup. It's my first time ever putting my kayak in this pond. Oh, I'm pumped. Let's throw this thing on. All right, and we are off. Man, I haven't been on this kayak since Tennessee. I haven't fished since, I don't think I've been fishing since we got back from Tennessee. So super excited for today. Did not have a clue of what to expect, because I haven't been out here in, I think the last time I was out here is probably October or something, so should be a good day. We don't have too long to fish, but we're able to access the whole pond today. We can fish out in the middle and pretty much fish anywhere we want to today. So, or we can, not pretty much. We have the whole thing to ourselves, and this is a gorgeous pond. So now we just have to figure out what do we want to throw. I have a frit side tied on that ugly stick rod right now, but I kind of want to throw a lipless. So that's what we're gonna do. What color do we throw? I know that green pumpkin always seems to do pretty good in here. Kind of something like this right here. I think we need this one. All right, first cast. Man, it's super cool being able to be out here in the pond, because on the side that I'm at right here, it's pretty shallow. So like during the year, in the summertime, you can catch fish off of this little spot right here, but I feel like I can never really get deep enough to where the bigger fish are gonna be at. So Super cool actually being able to be in the pond now. That's why I love these kayaks and why I love kayak fishing. It's because it's so up close and personal. You know, not everybody has big boy money to spend on a bass boat. We'll get there one day. I'm sure we'll end up with one at some point, but can never hate on a good kayak fishing mission. Won't ever turn down a good kayak fishing mission. We can go anywhere out here today. Man, I think I'm gonna go to the right side. I'm gonna go over to where I caught my big fish at. Because I know that water over there is gonna be a little bit colder, or it should be a little bit warmer over there, and then it should be a little bit deeper. Also, we can fish on this dam too. We have the whole dam to fish today. Got one. First one. There we go. Took us a minute. Finally got one on a little lipless, a little dinky dink. It is, in fact, a bigmouth bass. Oh, first one of the day. Super cold one. I mean, the other day it was literally 9 degrees. 9 degrees, and now it's like, it's dropped a little bit. But earlier today, I walked outside and I was like, golly, it's hot. Pulled up on a little bit of grass. I really think that they like this side because seems like the grass stays over here year round. I've been out here in February, January. Seems like there's always a little bit of grass on this side, so that's what we're trying to do today, pretty much, is like fish this lipless in the grass and be able to rip it through, bring it through. Because I caught that big fish on a slobber knocker, so, or I caught it on a Z-Man chatterbait. The slobber knocker wasn't out yet. Good one. Big one. Oh, did he get off? No, he's on there. He's on there. Big one. Haven't seen him yet. He's gonna take off here in a second. Yep, there he is. Big one. Yeah, that's a big one. I don't think it's a PB. He still hasn't come up yet. We're gonna try to grab the net. That's a big fish. Big bass, big bass, big bass, big bass. Come here. Oh my gosh. Well, darn. Well, how about them apples? Look at that. He's hooked pretty good, but nothing too crazy, just barely pinned in the corner of his mouth. Dude, you are freezing cold. Golly. Look at that. Look at that one. Well, boys, we just hooked a big one. I set up the big camera because I don't know how big it is. It's not nothing too crazy. It's not a PB, but well, how about that, boys? How about that? That's why we brought the scale today. We're gonna see how much he weighs. This is a good time. That's why we came out here today, to catch one of these. Finish the year off strong. Kill a big deer and catch a big fish. I don't think it's a 6. It might go 5. Might be a 5. Maybe. If it's a 6, that'd be pretty cool because we did kill a 6-point yesterday or day before. Oh, low? What? That's not gonna cut it today, Mr. Scale. I understand it's been cold and all your batteries probably ain't doing the greatest, but 4.2. 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. End of the year. That's a good fish. That's a good one. Thank you. Mwah! God, yes, 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 yes. Right at the end of the day, too. I was just about to head in. I was like, I'm gonna fish the rest of this pocket and then start paddling back. 4.2. I feel like there's more over here. Like I've caught 9s out of this pond, so. Sheesh. Sheesh. If I told you guys I was expecting to catch one like that, I'd be lying to you. I knew I'd catch something. I figured I'd catch at least one, like the one we caught before that one. But Man, now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to leave. How do you leave after catching one of those? I guess we don't leave. I guess we stay for 5-10 more minutes. I mean, the sun's not down yet. It's not dark yet. We got time for a couple more casts, so that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned. That one wasn't even hooked. He was just like pinned. The hook was just in the corner of his mouth. Larry catches the biggest bass, I'm telling you.